Hello everybody, this is Shrike playing more Lethal Dungeon, where you basically have to win in one turn or you lose. But it has a lot of fancy features that I really enjoy. We have currently 5-starred both the power deck and the assassin deck. Now we have to do the mana deck, which I did find a little more difficult when we were doing the first 2 levels than the other decks, but we'll see. All right, so if you're unfamiliar with this game, we have to kill these enemies, and we only have certain cards to work with, of course. I think I can megaphone here to attack 2 different things at once instead of just one. Striking. And then kick. Honestly, I'm just going to fireball and kill him. Because we have Sentinel. When you consume mana with a card, deal 1 damage to the farthest enemy. So I did 3 damage, and then I got another 1 damage from the Sentinel. I had 2 cards left over, so I got 60 gold, 30 per card. So you want to win with as a few cards used as possible to get as most money as possible, so that way you can, when you get to the merchants and such, you can actually make use of them. Now, Nightmare is not really particularly good for us because we have no way to do status effects. Break is okay. Reckoning is not great. I guess I'll take break. Better than a kick at the very least. I do have megaphone. We've got lots of drain potential, but I don't necessarily need to either. Now, I don't need to use the megaphone immediately. I might save it for these 2, and hit them with like a mana force. Double mana force. So I might actually just do this. I got a rapier. Now if I megaphone, do mana force, it won't quite kill, but it's close. And I can get another 60 gold. I'm not going to worry about being like super ultra, try and get the best possible solution for every single turn. There really isn't a huge need to. You can get an upgraded strike. I can set up a bomb, which is actually not bad. I do kind of like that. Now, if we had the sheep, it would have been better, but alas, we do not. He's got 10 HP, and we don't have the most power here. Setting up a bomb on this guy's not going to be super helpful. I'd rather set it on this guy, so when he dies, it hurts this. It would do 4 damage to him immediately. Whenever I cast a spell, I'm going to be doing 1 damage to him as well, so it might not be a bad idea. Because when he's asleep, he takes double damage. When this guy dies, actually, I'm not going to be able to do much more with that. Primarily because I didn't draw very well. Did not draw very well. Don't know if we're even going to have enough damage. Looks like no. Looks like this is going to be a case where I'm going to have to mulligan. Because obviously we are 1 damage short here. And I'm not sure how I would go about doing that differently. Unless I had the bomb go on him. That might work, actually. But now he's lower, so if I hit him with the bomb, we can do this. And then kill him with this. Okay. Good enough. We get 30 gold. I thought we'd have to spend 30 gold to mulligan, but nope. We're good. And that's why this game is so brilliant, because it does give you 10 retries per fight. So you can kind of play around and figure out how things work. And if you can find out a better solution, you know, or a solution if you can't figure one out the first time around. Death Bomb, Thunder, or Strike. Death Bomb's not terrible. It's not great either. I mean, none of these are great. Thunder can be quite useful. I mean, both could be useful. I'm going to take the Death Bomb for the kick. So for low HP stuff like this, Death Bomb can just kill both of them at once. There's really no reason not to. Which means I could set the bomb on them. Oh, then I don't need Death Bomb if I do that. So it's actually probably still better to do this. Actually, I don't know. This should kill, and we have 2 cards left over. I could retry. So if I had put bombs on the others and then cast a spell like Fireball, the last one would have died and hit both of them. They both would have had their cannons. I think I can get more gold out of this. I know I wasn't going to do this, but watch. If I set bomb here, then I Fireball this guy, set off a chain reaction, and unfortunately, no. We end up with the exact same. It's 1 off. Okay. We still get 60 gold. All right. So we go to the merchant. Sometimes, you know, that extra 30 gold could be good for this case. Let's look at a card, because our deck is not particularly good. Attack 2 enemies, -2 mana cost each time you use mana. So it's kind of similar to Mana Force, but it hits 2 enemies instead of 1, and it's got lower power. Where Spear is only 2 damage, not 3, but there's no condition on it. It's just you get it straight up. Now the Mana Sword, you can give it a mana cost and +2 attack. So it goes with the 4 attack with 1 mana cost. But obviously it's also only 1 target. I think I just take the regular Spear, to be honest. It's a better strike, but it's nothing too special. Magnet guarantees whatever card I pick will be in my opening hand. I think Megaphone's probably what we want the most, or Satchel, but we'll go with Megaphone. Pick the Great Leaf to discard 1 card and recover 3 mana. Assume 3 mana and make the next card 2 hit 2 targets. I could give Shock to something. What am I most likely to buff up? I mean, I don't have any way to buff things up currently. I don't think giving something Shock is going to be super helpful to us right now. Erase erases the description of text. I haven't found a good use for that, like, really ever. You know? Because most text tends to be beneficial. I could just save our money for a future. Maybe Great Leaf is an okay choice as like a panic, but I'm actually going to not buy anything. And I'm going to anticipate that we can win this without it. I'm going to use this to get mana and also break his shield, which reduces the damage to 0. Then honestly, I could Megaphone Mana Force. No reason not to, right? I could Death Bomb, but I don't know if I need to. I guess I do. Can I even kill this guy? I think I have to Death Bomb him. So that when I do 3 damage here, he takes the hit and then I strike. We don't get paid for this, but you know, whatever, we win. Great Leaf, hey, I could have bought that and now I can get it for free. Deal 1 damage to the farthest enemy when you use cards with the same name consecutively. I don't have any duplicates in our deck anymore. I'm going to take the gift. So whenever we pick rewards, we get 6 to pick from instead of just 3. Now I can step up on with the chest and immediately set it off to do 1 damage to everybody. Can also Spear. Obviously, Death Bomb would work on that. I'm obviously going to have to Mana Force both of these guys with probably Megaphone. If this guy gets low enough, I might be able to Death Bomb. And obviously, I'm going to want to Spear both of these guys. But that's still only 7 damage between. Plus 1 more potentially for Sentinel. Plus another 1 for Set Bomb. And 3 for this. And 2 for this. I mean, we can do it. Alright, I'm going to set up a bomb here. It's a little bit wasteful, but... Alright, they give us this. What do I want to use that is a good question. I don't know. If I Fireball... I need a lot more mana, huh? I didn't draw good mana spawns. Don't know if I need this. I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna see how this works out. Because I'm probably gonna be using 2 fire or 2 mana spells, which is gonna kill this guy with just regular roll. There you go. This kills everything. We get 60 gold. So now you can see I got 6 things to pick from here. I can get an upgraded mana force, an upgraded fireball, a scythe, which applies bleeding to enemies. Wave attacks all enemies that have the even number of HP. This just does big damage and discards. Or spawn, which is not always a bad thing. I think maybe another mana force. Or I could just upgrade our existing mana force. Let's get... Do I want to get... If I have all things with mana, then it's really hard to generate mana. So it's a little risky to do this, but we still... Okay, we got our unupgraded one here. This guy, he's sleeping. First damage taken becomes doubled. So you wake him up with that. I'm seeing a megaphone on both of these would be really good, but also here. So it would wake this guy up. Unfortunately, they don't have the same HP here. If they had the same HP, then a bomb would be able to... could get multiple bombs. If I spear these guys, I'm going to do 4 damage to him, 2 to him. So it'll be 6 and 6 and 6, and then I set the bomb. I think that could be really good, actually. Oh, the guy in the back is 5. I forgot. What happens if I megaphone the bomb? Interesting. That's not really how I expected that to work. But now I can break this guy, which will cause an explosion, hitting everybody. Now I don't have megaphone. I could get a megaphone. Very easily, actually. I could also death bomb both of these guys, which would also have worked, but this works too. And we'll get 30 gold. It's fine. We get another 58 there. They're both sleeping. Interesting. Unfortunately, I don't... Oh, I could drain to get mana and then mana force immediately. And then megaphone mana force and do big damage to him and finish this guy off. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. And then all I have to do is finish this guy off. Okay, easier said than done. Let me satchel. Am I gonna have enough mana for this? This is the thing that does the most damage, in theory. I do not have enough mana for it. I messed up. Okay, so we have to retry. I might want to set up a bomb on this guy. Although then that doesn't really work out great for us. I could also not getting the double damage on this guy will be really painful, is the problem. I guess it doesn't... We can satchel here. Oh, that would come up because I used mana. Well... I think this still works, baby. I guess this is the same either way. Now I don't need the megaphone, though. Now the megaphone's just kind of wasteful. And it's not enough damage. Okay. If I megaphone the spear, I don't think it really helps. Like, I don't take the damage twice or anything. What happens if I megaphone the bomb? Is this good? I don't think so. No, I think we really need to get the double big damage on him. Means I gotta kill this guy. In an efficient way that doesn't hit this guy. Or I do it while attacking with him. Yeah, I can't do the satchel first. I have to do it second. So how am I going to do 14 damage to him or get him or do 11 damage to him? I've got 2 damage. Okay, I need to do 10 damage to him somehow. I don't think I can with this. Break will only do 4 damage. Obviously, this only does 6 damage, even if I could cast it. Well, 7, I guess. Will always be a little bit short. Obviously, I can't satchel the satchel, unfortunately. Like, I don't even know if I'll be able to cast this. No, I won't. I won't have enough mana. But even if I could, it would only do 7 damage. You would not... Wait, if I did 7 damage from now, you'd be at 4 HP. So that even then, that'd still be 1 out of range of death. I could kill this guy more efficiently. That'd be great, but maybe I use the death bomb on him, so I save this bomb. But he doesn't go. He goes to 4 HP, not 3, so it doesn't work. I want to get the bomb damage onto this guy eventually. Is what I want. It's just not going to happen. I could, yeah. I can't get enough mana. Mana force. I don't have cheap. I don't have like fire in my hand. I could just mulligan. Spend the 30 gold, mulligan. Hope for something better. I got a weaker mana force this time. But I at least got fire. Which I can't use immediately, unfortunately. Well, I could if I waste my death bomb. But then if I do this, he's going to wake up. That's the problem. Well, I don't need the megaphone for anything else anyways. Don't know if this is going to be good enough. I have drain so I can get more mana after this. Very easily. So I probably take this. Unfortunately, this doesn't cost mana anymore. Doesn't matter, but... This does. Well, it does, because I would have got 1 more damage in, but it's not enough anyways. Okay. I really don't want a megaphone drain to get 8 mana, because then this guy will wake up without taking any big damage. I mean, this is an efficient kill. That works. The megaphone's just kind of wasted now. That's the main problem. Let me do this. Because now... Oh, I miss out on 1 damage doing this. Not anywhere close enough anyways. Okay. That was terrible, in fact. I might have to spend 100... if we can get him close to dead again, I could pull something out of our deck for 100 gold and do it that way. I'd really rather not, but... What if I opened up with Megaphone Fire? It's not like super great by any means. So I have to play this first, but then I won't have enough mana for this. Unless I waste my Death Bomb. Because if I play this first, I still get the 1 extra damage. This is a 6 damage instead of 5. If I do Satchel first, it will do 1 damage because I'm a Sentinel. But then this goes down to 0 and I don't get the damage. If I cast this first, then I'll... Oh, it's only going to use 2 mana. Never mind, I've got plenty of mana. Okay, we can do this. The problem is, I need to be able to do more damage than I can here. If I got a fireball, wouldn't be enough. Because I can add something to my hand right now. I can go up to 2 mana by wasting the Death Bomb. Fireball plus Mana Force will be enough. I can take a fireball. I'm gonna take this one away. This go down to 2. Yeah, I'll be 1 mana short if I do that. The next best thing to do would be break for 4 damage. Honestly, that's better than fire, actually. But then we don't have enough mana. We can't actually do it. I'm 1 short. Don't worry, if I retry, I get our money back, so. I wish I had done this on the first. Thingamajig. First try of this. First hand before mulliganing. But alas, I didn't have that foresight. Or I didn't think I'd be this unlucky. A megaphone fireball. It turned out to be awful, didn't it? Because then I don't get the double on mana force. I add the mana force to our hand now. When I play these, it'll go cheaper, you know? And I can also satchel to make it free again if I wanted to. That brings him down to 4, but not quite enough. This will bring it down to 3, and then I can add a death bomb to my hand and kill him that way. Okay. Oh, I lost so much money doing that. Get an upgrade. Honestly, on this, 3 damage to 2 enemies is way better than 2 damage. Well, it seems like a lot of stuff. The skull at the end won't matter. It'll die. What would I want to satchel into is my question. Another big mana force, or a spear, or a bomb for that matter. My thought was, could I get these guys low enough? But we also have death bomb potentially, but well, I can kill with this and this, or this and this. Either way, either one works. Claw back a little bit of our money. Shop's not having anything terribly exciting for us. I want that. I can't afford a rare card. I'll buy this so that I can apply shock to something if it ever comes up. Consume 3 mana, deal 1 damage. Our mana is very limited right now, so... What card do we want? All in is okay. Oh, Overwrite's amazing. Generally speaking. Because I can apply it to break, and then it deals 5 times damage to an enemy that's already taken damage. I can do it to this. Wait, is it 5? It's +2. Okay, never mind. So it'd be 4 times. And Death Bomb could be, you know, if it's 5 or less HP, you can kill them. So Overwrite's just really good. The question is, what do I get rid of for it? I think, honestly, this mana force. I think that's fine. All right. We want a little bit of money so that we can still mulligan here. Oh. Well, we're probably going to drain to get rid of this. We've got break. I can make it do 8 damage. Overriding this, it would be attack 4 enemies, but... make this one be super cheap. Oh, overriding Satchel is also amazing. It's also so good because then I get to pull out 3 cards. I think that's probably the better choice. I know it's the better choice, actually. Because then I get to get out another... Nope, no, not that. Not that, I didn't want that. Oh, God. right. I can get another override out, which is fantastic. Getting another mana force for potential big damage. How do I kill this guy in the middle? Oh, I could use Death Bomb. Honestly, now is probably a good time. So that way I can hit both of these guys together with Spear. And do I want to overwrite the break? And I'll do 8 damage. Oh, I could... Oh, yeah, this is really good, actually. Megaphone the break. I wish I had gotten another Megaphone. This would have been perfect. I'm going to retry just so I can do that. Overwrite Satchel. Drain this. Satchel. Get overwrite. Megaphone. We get a I could get another break. I don't think I know. I wanted I guess it doesn't really matter what I take. But either way, we're gonna overwrite this. In fact, this guy's already hurt. Probably don't need to Death Bomb. I think this probably works out just as well. This is taking 4 damage. Oh, it's only 4 damage. It's not... Oh, it is 8. Okay. Never mind. Because they were already wounded. It gets doubled. And then I can Megaphone. Okay, I guess the spear did end up mattering. Because this guy would have been dead. So I'm going to do it one more time just to get 30 more gold because we are kind of poor. Okay, so... Overwrite Satchel. Pop this. Satchel. Overwrite Megaphone. This, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. So now I want to Death Bomb to kill this. Spear both of them. Overwrite, break. Megaphone, break. Megaphone. I end up with 1 card left anyways. Okay, well... It works. Oh, I forgot about the shock. Would shock have mattered there? Did I overkill anything? With enough that would have made a difference? I don't know. Either way, we clear it. I don't have to do the 3rd floor, but I may as well. Shock. Plus 1 attack each time you deal damage to the farthest enemy. So it's bait with shock. That's really good in this deck, potentially, because every time you cast a magic spell, you're doing 1 damage to the backline enemy. I think this is like always correct, because it expands how large your deck is. Megaphone break won't be good right now. I could set up a bomb on both of them. That is not bad. We want overwrite for sure on this. Do I want another Megaphone? Probably. And maybe Mana Force. I'm gonna overwrite on this. Megaphone. Blap blap. If I Megaphone now, I can actually do this. Which is unfortunately just 1 short. Oh no, actually I can Death Bomb. There we go. We get 60 gold. Excellent. Okay, this is a lot of enemies. Death Bomb will actually probably be great here. Setting up a bomb on... Oh, just be those 2. Have a second bomb, that'd be great. I don't have our overwrite in our opening hand. Overwrite Satchel is obviously just always really good. So I have some options. I could just use the Death Bomb now. Clear out the 2 skulls. Which makes our Megaphone able to hit better targets. As well as Spear. Although Spear could kill the first skull as well. We clearly have a better way to do that, so... Megaphone break might also be good, but it's only going to be 4 damage across. This is going to be 6 damage across. So I can bomb these guys, breaking his shield at the very least, which is, I think, worth it. What would I want to satchel into? That's my good question. Another megaphone, probably. Or overwrite. Honestly, I think another megaphone. If I megaphone and do this, it hits everybody, yeah? Now if I use any spell at all, the last guy will die and he'll blow up. Doing 1 more damage to everybody, which is not enough, actually. I'm actually just a little bit... oh, you know what? If I use Bolt Core, maybe that works out. Or I save Death Bomb. We could also try that. If I do this, when this thing dies, inevitably, to be doing something like this, I'll break his bomb, kill this one, doing 2 more to everybody. Okay, that's cool. In theory, I could satchel into another bomb, doing 2 damage to each of these, and setting up a bomb to do 2 more damage to everybody. That might actually be worthwhile. Maybe even more worthwhile than another megaphone. Oh, never mind, because he's the lowest HP. That doesn't work that way. That's slightly unfortunate. But if I can get... oh, if I got an overwrite, could have killed all of these in one go. I can already kill these. Problem is, how do I kill this guy? Like that. Okay, we still get 30 gold. I also didn't use the bolt core again. Let's get 1 card among 6 since we get the better options. Attack 3 times. I don't really have a way to buff that up at all. Like bleeding. Wow, these are not super great for us, I'll be honest. Do I want any of them over what we currently have? Do any of them have higher damage potential? I don't think so. This is sad. Could get rid of... no, I kind of want fire still. Even if it's not fantastic on its own. It is a 1 mana spell that can make mana forces cheaper. Oh, I only have 1 mana force now, actually. It's not that big of a deal. Alternatively, I'd get rid of Drain. And just replace it with something else, like the knife. Sharp nails. I only get 1 scratch card in addition to that. Snipe lets us hit target whoever we want. If I could buff this up in some way. Attack 3 times. It could attack 5 times with overwrite. But I don't have any way to up its damage. It does be doing 5 damage. Like, it's... if I had that in addition to knife, then I could bleed, and then Combo Slash would be able to do more damage. I think setting a bleed is still quite good. I guess spears. I'm gonna get rid of fire. Keep drain. Okay, this is a time when it would have been great to have, but like if, there's a lot of options here. Attack 2 enemies. I could change that to attack 4 enemies. I could have this. No, that's probably not worth it. I could also just megaphone to make this attack everybody. I could also make everybody, or well, it's not everybody, but bomb doesn't have text that can be increased. Break does, but now I don't have a way to Hmm. I've done that. Okay, could have missed. I could have got one more damage. Keep that in mind, I guess. We can just do 4 times damage to this. He would kill this guy. Oh, bomb's actually pretty good here. I need to keep the megaphone. For sure. I'm gonna have to use it with Mana Force, methinks. Now, one thing I could do is overwrite the megaphone to have it attack everybody. And set up bleed. Then I can't hit everybody with the bleed anyways. I almost certainly want to overwrite megaphone and then have megaphone Mana Force. But I need a way to set up enough damage to make that happen. This does do more damage over. I think saying that the bleed is good. This makes the bomb worse. But now I can do this. Hit everybody with this. And I'm close to being able to death bomb everybody. Even if it was targeting 5, that would be really good if I had another overwrite. I could break and do bolt core. Or I bomb. If I do that, you're going to go the lowest next. If I set up the bomb now, you'll die immediately. I kind of waste 1 damage. This guarantees I don't waste. Oh, well. Isn't going to be enough. Alternatively, I could have death bombed. I don't have enough mana to start with to get Mana Force up, and I don't have any other cheap things like Satchel or anything like that. Is the main problem I'm having right now. Okay, can set up bombs for those two. Let's just try that and see how this goes. I overwrite this. It kind of sucks to do that, but now I knife everybody. Now everybody will at least bleed. They all bleed. No, still not quite enough damage, you know. Still only doing 4 damage to this guy. Without another megaphone, we can't do this. Or overriding this. Just doesn't work. Okay. Might have to mulligan this. May have to mulligan this. I'm just doing it. Okay. I got a satchel this time. This will be significantly easier. The only problem is this guy's in front, and I need to use a card. Doesn't wake him up, preferably. But I kind of have to. So my megaphone, I'll only get 2 mana. It's not great. Well, if I megaphone and then satchel, megaphone gets wasted. I could max out our drain, but yeah, let's just knife him since he is the highest HP. I don't mind. Okay, so what am I gonna need? I'm probably gonna need another overwrite. Almost certainly gonna need another megaphone. Then I'm gonna need some damage, some damage. Probably the best we're gonna get. So now I need Just get some mana, I guess. All right. Dude, that's not gonna be enough damage. It's getting there, but it's not. Override break and megaphone it. It can kill both of these, but megaphone this could also do that. Megaphone this is 5 or less. If I override this, then I could hit everything with 6 damage and then death bomb. Then break is not going to be enough damage actually to kill this guy. It's not enough. It's slightly too short. The third floor is really quite tricky. So doing this is just correct. I could waste death bomb just to get the mana. I really would rather not. Is there any 2 things I'd rather do instead of that? Like megaphone waif or something like that? So that both of these bleed. And then I could consider spears, because then I don't need to megaphone them, you know? Or bombs. Setting up bombs is generally really good. Overwrite. I can't get another satchel. It doesn't let you. Does not let you. Might be worthwhile. Set up a bomb against those 2. If I could do 1 damage to this guy, I can. Well, 2. 1 because then you get another one for bleeding. So now there's 3 of them with bombs. Nice. If I overwrite this, I could kill him. If I overwrite this, I can hit everybody for 3 damage, 4 to these guys. Which doesn't get them in range of this, unfortunately. Only this was slightly upgraded. We're not overkilling anything, so bolt core doesn't matter currently. Even then, I'd be killing this guy. I guess I'd do like 1 overkill damage. We go to this guy. I could overkill this. Which would bleed over to this guy, killing him. Oh, okay, there we go. Because of the bomb, right. So now I can death bomb here. He's got 6 HP. He's got 2 HP left again. Come on, man. Why is this so difficult? I've got no way to get the mana up without waking this guy up. That's why it's so difficult. Unless... No. Right. Only my cards were slightly more upgraded, you know? I don't... We'll see. It goes away, yeah, okay. What happens if I overwrite twice? 5, 7? If it gets less than 7 damage? And then I just need to be able to get them to that? Unfortunately, this is still at 2 mana. I could probably get 2 mana. Yeah, I could. Question is, can I get these guys all to 7 HP? Or even 5 HP? Could Megaphone into this, do pretty big damage to everybody. They're almost okay. I mean, now I could death bomb kill 2 of them. And then can I kill the others with what I have remaining? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. This would kill, but then I'm left with just one guy with 5 HP. Doesn't work. I really wish this order was different. I really wish Megaphone was like upgraded once. Anything at all, man, would have made this so much easier. We're only halfway through 3rd floor. I don't want to spend 100 gold on getting a card out to finish the fight. But I may have to. I wasted a Megaphone last time. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, we're just gonna do this. I get 3 overwrites on this. Everything was less than 9 HP. That's so dumb. That's incredibly dumb. If only the Megaphone was better, man. Using mana at all will to get this guy down slightly. I Megaphone. Overwrite Megaphone, do this. Does this work? Oh, we already tried this. So that just works. I override this. It's less than 5. It's less than 7. We kill them all. Hey, we get 60 gold. Well, okay, 30 because we mulliganed once. Like a fool. Blacksmith, we need upgrades, please. These are not the cards I wanted to have upgrade. Alright, Spear, you're gonna be 4 damage. This is not super great. I was really hoping Megaphone would be selected. That's something I could do. This guy's got 41 HP. How am I gonna do that much damage with this? I don't have overwrite. If we had overwrite, this would be doable, I think. But I got Satchel, I could get 1 overwrite, but that's... I want overwrite plus Satchel, generally speaking. These guys, this guy's a shield, which sucks. Means I almost certainly just do this to start with. How am I gonna kill this efficiently? I don't really want to use Death Bomb. See, if this was upgraded once, I could do all 3 at once and it wouldn't make a difference, but... I almost certainly need to do something about the last guy. Maybe, like, get him bleeded early or something. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. He just has 41 HP. We don't have a way to ramp up our damage that much. Not typically. Which is the death of many of our decks. Yeah. Whatever's in here might be really good. It might be. Probably won't be. But you never know. I'm really gonna need this damage on him, so I can't use it to open the chest. I'm just gonna use Death Bomb, maybe? Because we're not gonna be able to do that wonky Death Bomb. Oh, it's Snipe. Well, that's not great, but... it is not great. Do I have anything I can use to ramp up this damage? I mean, you can ramp up breaks damage with override. I can't ramp up this or this. Whether our mana force would get us 6 damage, but that's not anywhere near what we need in terms of DPS. Even getting through this guy is a pain in the ass. If I got them bleeding, maybe. Like, do I megaphone knife? As bad as that is? Then do this. Like, the damage will add up, you know? This is not enough damage. Now it would be, but it'll be slight overkill. That's Xaxes. Like, we don't have anywhere near enough damage. I don't think that's doable. Unless I mulligan and get post satchel, and I guess I could pay the 100 and not risk it. We got the shop right after this. It would suck to have to do that. But if I mulligan and then have to do it anyways, it's not going to be good anyways. Well, we can try it, because we restart, then we don't lose anyways. We should try it before doing the mulligan. So I want to take an overwrite and add to my hand. Do this. And be like, hey. Gonna need this anyways. So, I'm gonna need another megaphone, I think. I'm gonna almost certainly need the knife. And this is the most damage, but I could also do another spear. We didn't get him. Yeah, we don't have a great way to hit the back line on its own in order to get them to like load up for a buffed up death bomb. Sorry, don't mean to yawn. I think that probably works out better overall. I need to destroy this. I think I'm just going to use the death bomb for it again. It's fine. Then I'm going to megaphone knife both of them. We're going to stab. Stab. I'm going to have to bolt core this. I think if I do this, it works. Okay, he doesn't get hit twice. Never mind. Does not work that way. We're kind of close. 3 HP. Which means I probably do have a way to eke out another. I don't take another megaphone. Yeah, because the megaphone didn't really help. So what I do is I take the overwrite. We use the overwrite on Satchel. We pop his shield. We use the satchel. We definitely need the knife. We don't need a second megaphone. We just get another mana force and an overwrite. Now, what's best to use the overwrite on? I could save the death bomb for the end, to be honest. I could megaphone knife, which would kill this and still apply all the bleeding. Oh, it doesn't. I'd have to overwrite the megaphone. But I'd be doing that instead of overwriting. Or I could override one of these. Is there any? Take one. There's nothing else that's really good other than break to overwrite. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Why did I even take another overwrite? Good question. Okay, we need a knife. We need the spear. Do I Bolt core. Okay, there was no extra damage to be done anyways. I should have bombed the first guy. This is not anywhere close to enough damage. It was in fact worse than what I did previously. Because I didn't get the megaphone. What? What? How did that happen? Oh, because I didn't buy the... I have to buy this first and then do this. Okay. I don't think I have a reason to overwrite. So I might do this instead. At 12 HP. Okay. This is relatively efficient. We just missed out on the one bomb damage. But it's still not enough. It's actually still not enough unless they spend another 100 gold. We need 4 damage. Alright, fuck it. We're moving on. In the interest of time. And I won't be able to buy anything here because I'm poor. What is this? Add the prop card to your opening hand. The enemy with 2 HP is spawned at the start of each battle. I would have kind of liked that, but... Alright, boss time. Can we do it? And set up bomb on the last guy. He's gonna... If I use magic, he's gonna... I don't have... Shit, I don't have label or overwrite in my hand. There's no way we would do this without it, right? Look how much HP that is. If Megaphone was like already hit 4 things, then maybe we'd have a chance, but as it is, it doesn't. I don't see how we could do this. He does take double damage on the first hit. We make sure we hit him with the mana force. Yikes. I honestly think we have to mulligan this. We can try, but I can't see how this would work. Even just getting through these guys is going to be a pain in the ass with this. And I'm gonna need bleed. What can I possibly do here? Oh, we don't have anywhere near enough damage. Like, it's not even remotely close to enough damage. Like, yeah, just... Yeah. We're gonna have to mulligan this. There's no way. Okay, we got override, but we didn't get satchel. Of course. Shit. I override megaphone. I can hit everybody with 1 attack. It's possible. Have bombs in everybody? I don't know. Wouldn't really help, or bleed on everybody, but then how do I take advantage of it? I don't think we can, man. Megaphone? Spear? I mean, break. But not everybody's hurt yet, so it doesn't really work out. I could really ramp our damage up to anything reasonable. I think we just give up on this run. I don't think this run's happening, my dudes. I really don't. I just can't see how it works. He's got the thing where it costs 300 gold to add a card to your hand, from your deck to your hand. So we couldn't have afforded it even if we hadn't fucked up that last one, you know? There ain't no way to do this. It is not even remotely close. We need Satchel and Override together. Okay, we got it. It gives us some amount of hope, but only some. It is not great. So I need to be able to maximize our damage here. Almost certainly means megaphones and overwrites. Like a megaphone hit everybody for 6 damage. Overwrite megaphone, blah. We don't have enough damage. We just don't. You know, I get another mana force megaphone. It just ain't enough. Now, a megaphone without, it's still not enough. Like, oh, well, it is progress. It doesn't kill, but if I did that, I could get Death Bomb out. And then I could megaphone this. I use break on this. It's 4 damage. He goes down to 5. It's not enough. If I megaphone Mana Force with Bolt Core, it won't. No. Well, there's no reason not to, I suppose. But this isn't enough damage. It's still short. By 7. By 7 damage. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna have to do this regardless. I don't want the mana right now. Could get the mana. So I could open up with that. I'll go to 6. This will go down. Kind of wasting mana by doing that a little tiny bit. Better to. Oh, I did not do this right. Now I can only get 1 card, which is not enough. I'm gonna have to do this again, but you can see, yeah, okay. I have to use the overwrite on the satchel first. Then I have to do this. Then we can. We need a megaphone. We need an overwrite for the first megaphone. We need another megaphone. And then we need mana force. And hope to god that's enough. It's either that or instead of megaphone mana force, we could have 2 spears. Which would be doing 8 damage to 2 things instead. This is just really efficient to do this, though. Yeah, I have to kill these, too. If I do this, can I kill both? No. I had 1 more override I could, I suppose, but then I wouldn't need the megaphone. But yeah, this is not enough damage. Exact same as before. That means I have to fundamentally deal with these guys better, I think. If I overwrite break. Okay, first do this. Maybe I don't need another megaphone, is my thought. Or I overwrite Death Bomb to be 5, but I don't have enough. I absolutely need to do override on this. That card is fixed. That just does so much damage to everybody. It's unbelievably good. After that, it's a little more open to interpretation. I could get more overwrites. I get another overwrite and a mana force. Use overwrites on break or on death bomb. Okay, I'm kind of convinced by this. Let's try it. We got some retries, so I need to overwrite on this. Do this. Okay. Overwrite and break. Then I do this. And I can death bomb both of them, and it's the same setup. It's the exact same result. Well, actually, it's slightly worse. It's 8 health instead of 7. Okay. Let's try the next. That was wrong. I was just blatantly wrong. Goodbye, one retry. Do the satchel first. Overwrite spear. This seems so dumb, but this is still the most damage we can do straight up. Now we've got 3 spears. If I break this guy, 4, he gets down to 5, so I can't do that, unfortunately. Okay, this is just straight up worse. This is just worse. Well, okay, it's the same. There's a lot of ways to get to the same result of 7 or 8 health left. Okay. I don't see any way around the megaphone plus mana force, and I don't see any way around mana overwrite satchel, because otherwise we don't get enough cards. Double mana force? Then how do I clear out these guys? I could try overwrite, multiple overwrites. Could do bigger damage. But I won't be able to. Would that work? I don't think it's any better than doing this, to be honest. I think it's doing, I guess 8 damage is bigger, but okay, you bring him down to 5 HP, maybe. Then what do you do after? Like, if we can even clear the things in front well enough. I could try bomb. And maybe that'll get us a little bit of extra damage too. But by doing that, I'm giving up. I have another break. Another one of these. I don't think this works. I just don't have a way to kill the 2 guys in front well enough doing this. I triple override. The boss won't have enough. Not 7 damage or 7. But then I'm not doing mega open. Yeah, I mean, all right, whatever. We'll just try it and see what happens. Tired of theory crafting here. So we do this. And obviously a break, buffed up break wouldn't be better because things aren't hurt, so it wouldn't be getting the multiplier anyways. Oh yeah, this doesn't work. Well, maybe with Bolt Core. But the other option was, yeah, even if I had done this on Death Bomb, wouldn't be enough. It's only gonna do 12 damage. It's not even gonna be enough to kill these guys. Okay, it's just barely. I think we lose. I don't see a way to do this. I give up. Give up. Game over. We will try again on level 4. We did technically clear level 3. You don't have to do the 3rd floor to progress. Well, I wish I could do this turn 1, but I can't. I see inefficient ways to clear this. Maybe a megaphone, fireball. No, mana force. And then kick. Okay, you know, that works. We get 60 gold. Fine with this. Catapult. Can be reused if the enemy other than the first takes 2 or more damage. Oh, it doesn't work with Sentinel then. An upgraded fireball. I mean, this is still better than a kick. Other than the first. I mean, that will happen. We megaphone stuff, right? Yeah. If I do this, a megaphone. We don't have enough damage here. There's no freaking way, dude. That's so unfortunate. Like, couldn't even like. I actually have megaphone the catapult. Does that work? Well, I just want to check. No, it doesn't summon itself back. I'm clearly 5 damage short here. I'm gonna have to mulligan already because we just drew like trash here. Oh, this is also trash. This is not enough damage. Is this just like a clean reset? Because this doesn't work. I'm just losing all of our money. Okay. There's a chance here. And because of satchel. Need to get megaphone. Almost certainly. I can't get. Oh, I can get through this technically. There we go. I got 30 of our gold back. Oh, we break even. Okay, you know, that's not so bad. That's not a hard reset. Oh, chainsaw is amazing. It scales so well, but override is also just unbelievably good. Override's too good not to take. Because, like, we get to do this. I'm gonna summon that back anyways. Almost certainly. Now, I get to have 3 cards, which is great. I want another overwrite. I don't think it's necessary, really. I could just get another megaphone, right? Oh, crap. I don't have enough mana for this. Well, I'm just setting myself up. It's fine. Just watch. Now we kill everything. And we've got 4 cards in our hand. We get big dosh. Good enough for me. Upgrade. Please don't be a kick. Okay. Catapult, 3 damage. Mana force 6. I mean, in theory, we reuse this a lot. Theory. Okay, we got a megaphone. I didn't draw much of anything else, though. I can catapult now. Other than the first enemy. These things just don't actually help. Just don't have enough damage. I just straight up don't have enough damage here. Good megaphone catapult. I mean, what good does that do me? I'm still not even remotely close. All right, mulligan again. Oh, that ain't good. This is not enough. There's straight up not enough damage here. Does it? Okay, I'm gonna learn something here. If I attack this guy, this is not. Oh, he counts as the first enemy now. So, bro, I think this is just a reset run. Like I said, the mana deck is hard on me. Like you just don't have anything to start with. I need Mana Force. I got the satchel. I could probably pick it up. But like, good luck using it, I guess. Now I can never get that thing back. Is this enough damage? No. 1 damage off, huh? 1 damage off. I don't have any way to do 1 more damage. Everything was exact. Unless I get this back. Okay. Then we could. But I'd have to have a non-damaging thing to do, and I don't. Because if I use this, because I want to use it a second time against the second enemy, I've got nothing I can play that won't kill this enemy and make it impossible to get her catapult back. Damn. This guy had 1 more HP. Would have been good. All right. I'm just saying, screw this run. The unlocked impression. Attack 2 enemies. Attack the next card. Use becomes 3. Weird, but okay. This is pretty straightforward. She was that. I mean, whatever. Quick and easy. Rapier can be reused at will. Attacking enemy that has already taken damage destroys this card. Only good for hitting enemies the first time. I think I just take power up. Or knife. Honestly, knife. It's a knife. I didn't get the best opening hand, not the worst. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, wait, I could have... If I do that 1 more time. We can actually do this much better. I don't know why. That uses magic. This uses magic. Which does extra damage to the last guy. So now we get 60 gold. Mana Spear. Charge. Actually, charge is quite good for us. That's a way that's damage that can actually ramp up for once. Good lord. Okay, satchel. I'm gonna have to pull out probably damage. Big damage. Like a megaphone. This. Either way, we kill in 2. Good enough for me. Next. Look how smoother this is going. Remove some mana cost on it. Honestly, I think that's better overall. Well, I think I do have to do this and try and chip them down and then charge and make no gold, but progress nonetheless. Choice, a random card. Cracker is quite good for us. And combo kill, that would be nice actually. Attack 2 enemies 2 times. I wish I had the power up now, but honestly, let's take combo kill. Better than kick. Putting choice on it is not a bad idea. Or even just straight up +1 damage with 1 mana. No, we've done that before, and it's terrible in combo. It requires mana. Absolutely terrible. Right, combo kill being able to choose, pick and choose means I could probably take out weak stuff in the back, like right now. Which opens that up. Great. I got a knife. I'm gonna knife him a bunch. I don't need the megaphone, unfortunately, and so it's kind of wasted. Oh, wait. If I'd done it the other way around, I could have the combo card be the last one, and I could get a little bit more HP. Alternatively, I can wait. I'm going to hit this one first. I'm going to do it in this order, because then I can get the knife on this guy first. I could also use my megaphone. Then I don't need to combo kill it. Well, if the megaphone's still in her hand, then it's worth money, so I'm more willing to do that. Now I can kill this guy. Oh, that doesn't affect bleed, I guess. Okay. Never mind. Now if I do this amount of damage to him, he should be in range of combo kill. Okay, we still... Wait, no, we get combo kill back. So yeah, I can get 2 cards instead of just 1. Metal piece. If you destroy an enemy with exact damage, deal 1 damage to enemy behind it. Slingshot, or... Alright, I'll take metal piece. Don't know how often it's going to happen, but... Not the greatest. Okay, I can satchel into something. What do I need here? That is a good question. Megaphone would honestly be pretty good. I don't have one in our current hand. So I fireball this guy for Xaxes. So I should do 1 extra damage to him. Great. Megaphone hit this. He goes to 4. Then 2/2. Alternatively, I guess it doesn't make a difference. I could just do this. Either way, I end up with 2 coins or 2 cards. Bubble Snipe Wind. Bubble hits all enemies that have already taken damage. Do we have a reliable way of doing that? I mean, we got Megaphone, but it's not hitting everybody. The back line also already gets hit automatically. So maybe it's good. It's better than a strike. Oh, hi. Well, only one of them has taken damage. Now both of them has taken damage. I don't have bleed or anything on them. What would I want the most here? Oh, I know what I want. Obviously. Megaphone. Then... Can't quite combo kill, actually. I can now. Means we get to end with 2 cards. Great. 60, 60, 60. We just keep going. Upgrade the knife, upgrade the fire. Let's upgrade fire, I guess. Hey, we opened the chest immediately. Ooh. Megaphoning that for poisoning both is tempting. But I think we're gonna save the megaphone for satchelating into some bigger damage. You know. We're gonna need the mana anyway, so I'll just do that now. I'm pretty sure just taking Mana Force is the way to go. He's not quite in combo kill range. Well, I can make him close with Bubble. Then I can combo. And I'll just charge and he'll die, and we get another 60 gold. Okay. Cool. Give me an upgrade. Bubble to 3 damage. Fire to 5. Do Bubble. I need the megaphone to be upgraded, man. Like, really badly. Really unfortunate that it doesn't. I didn't get Satchel either. I didn't get Combo Kill. Combo Kill would have been quite nice here. I really have the megaphone blast these guys. I think so. I don't know how we're gonna get enough damage on this guy. I got 5 and 5. That's not enough. Dude, if only I had combo kill. So close. Okay. How else could I kill this guy? He's got shield, unfortunately. Bubble doesn't hit him because he's hasn't taken damage. I could knife him. Well, then dealing with this guy is going to be way harder. I could mulligan. My hand's not bad. Certainly not bad. I just wasted Shrike to pop this. There's got to be a more efficient way to kill him. Right? Surely? No? Okay. This feels like I should be able to figure this out. I wish this could hit this guy. I wish I had any way to kill him efficiently. Didn't require using... Well, if I use this... and then do this... I don't have enough mana. Crap. Okay, well... here goes that plan. This is slightly too little damage. Almost. Almost. I think it goes on to something. Like, if I just fireball him, it's slightly wasteful. I need 2 mana for this. So... I don't want to use charges early. I want to use knife because I want to bleed this guy. But I want to use megaphone on this, and I need to use 2 more cards. So I guess... wait, this should work anyways. Yeah, this works. Dang. No, it's 1 damage off. Ah, God. Because the fireball is probably too wasteful at the start. I have no other way to kill it. Everything else does 3 damage. If I use the megaphone early, and I don't get to use it for these 2. Megaphone charge doesn't work. It'll be only do 2 damage to both of these. Obviously bleed doesn't kill on its own either. It was completely wasted. Completely wasted on these 2 enemies. The megaphone fire. And I can't get through this. I don't think it works. Unfortunately. If I had shock on this, it would work out, but I think maybe not. Using fire also makes this cheaper. Damn you, Bubble. Why can't you just be a normal card, man? That does damage. If I... This looks so stupid, but... Oh, I could have, well... I don't think that's gonna cut it. Not even close. Well, they're all kind of close, but I almost feel like this could have worked. But if I break this with knife, so he's bleeding, and then Shrike can kill him. And this only has 1 HP, but I can kill it with Bubble. And still get damage on him. And then I can fireball this guy. I don't know if we have enough damage without the bleed. It's the problem. And megaphone this. We do have enough. Oh my gosh, it works. I'm glad I didn't give up. Okay. Rare card. Okay, we want an extra card in our starting hand. That's so important. Another fire, poison arrow, nightmare. Poison could be helpful. We don't play that many cards, to be honest. Another fire. It does run the risk of us not having ways to generate mana, but we'll see. Gain 1 mana for each card with a mana cost of 2 or more at the start of battle. It would just be these two, but I mean, that's still good. I can't afford it. I couldn't afford it after that stuff anyways. Okay, well, increase mana cost by 3 and 1 attack. Not worth. All right, well, slightly unfortunate. There's a lot of stuff. Do have megaphone. We do have a knife to start with. Should I need to? I got a satchel. What am I missing the most of? Probably another megaphone, maybe. Yeah, I think everything else is probably pretty good. Generally speaking. I wish I had a way to kill this easily or efficiently. If I megaphone Bubble, it actually does ironically work. Like, it's not terrible. It's not awful. What do I need the most? I almost certainly need a megaphone here. Megaphone into Mana Force. Kills this. Does big damage to him. Can I kill both of these? I don't know. Yes, I can. I don't make any money, but we could do it. Yeah, okay. 0G. Well done, you passed. You know what? That's all that matters, to be honest. We'll go for the 3rd floor, just for funsies, but... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. This has choice on it. This guy's got a shield, so I can't do it yet. It's unfortunate. Because that's almost amazing. Almost. We're going to start with this. Now I can't... Combo kill can work on this now. The exact kills and breaks this, so then I can do this. Okay. Can't quite kill this guy in one. I can get a satchel for another megaphone, almost certainly. charge is getting built up. And now I can combo kill. That's great. I guess we do play a lot of cards. My options are megaphone plus this and then combo kill. We still have 2 cards left over and we get some money at the very least. Okay. Guy in the front probably needs to be fireballed with a megaphone. We do have a satchel. This guy's not gonna be in combo kill range. I probably need another megaphone. I don't know how we're gonna get through all this. There's too many enemies. We don't have a way to hit everybody. Yikes. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't. I don't have enough, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I don't like this, at least. I had one more spell. How am I gonna get through all this stuff with this kind of hand? Not satchel. We don't have override in our deck, unfortunately. We do have multiple fireballs here. I don't have mana force. Mana force would be pretty helpful here. Problem is, if I attack this guy at all, we just take a bunch of damage, or we miss out on a lot of damage against him. Well, yeah, like if I drain first, I'm only doing 2 damage to him instead of like 8 with fireball. Yeah. Good setup bleeds. It's not as much damage directly, but dude, I don't think we can get through this much damage. I don't think we can. Man, I'm having a real hard time clearing the 3rd floor with the mana deck. We didn't get offered anything that would actually ramp our damage up significantly. So I don't know what I could have done differently. We only have 3 relics and we're this late in the game. Like, ow. Don't know. And then it's like, there may be a solution to these, but how long are you willing to spend to try and find it, you know? I'm gonna have to use this and then combo kill him. It's something. Megaphone is the most efficient, or maybe bubble. I don't remember how many people are actually hurt right now. I think only 1, to be honest. The guy on the far right. Mana force at this point doesn't really help. Does a bit more damage, but it's not even enough to kill this guy directly. It does let us get a combo kill on this guy. Well, we're getting kind of close. Mainly because, but, ah, man. We're 3 damage off. That is so tantalizing. So maybe if I had another megaphone instead of the 5 damage from maybe. If I could use the knife more efficiently, but I mean, yeah, if I drain this guy, I'm just not gonna have a great way to kill him. I kind of am like forced to do this. How did I do this so well last time. Oh, I know why. It's because combo kill worked out. It's not going to work out here, though. This isn't enough damage to get combo kill? Yeah, it's 1 damage off. But even then, I still wouldn't be enough. All right, you know what? Screw 3rd floor with the mana deck. It's not worth the time. It's so not worth the time. We'll go to level 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this seems like a pretty straightforward first one. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is not... There's probably a way to do that with 60 gold. Probably. What is this? Telephone card. Deals 1 damage to the enemies in the front and back of the selected target. What? Deals 1 damage to the enemies in front and back of the select. Oh, it's like the adjacent enemies of it. That's kind of cool. That seems useful. It also has choice, so that's cool. I mean, it would be pretty terrible if it didn't have choice. Oh, we drew terribly. If I do that now, it would be pretty decent. Let's check it out. Kill the one in the middle. Ha, the sound effect. And then I kill. You only get 30 gold, though. It's fun, though. Magic staff. Attack number of targets each time you use another card. Bubble. Switch. I kind of like attack all enemies and move to the other side. Sometimes that's useful. I can do 3 damage to something and 1 to the other. So I think we're going to just set this up. Yeah, this works out. Always got to account for the extra sentinel damage. Get the blacksmith. Ooh, 4 damage. This only does 1 damage to the others, but all right. It's still choice 4 damage with an extra bonus, so like, why not? This is not great, but I don't have the best damage right now. This is 5 damage to kill this one guy. Then how do I kill this guy too? I don't think this is possible. Especially if I do it in that order. Especially if I do it in that order. It's 1 damage off. Okay, hold on. If I do it this way. I won't have enough mana doing it that way. What? How do I end up with less mana, but it's still 1 damage off? Which I guess makes sense, because this represents 5 damage. This represents 5 damage. That's 10. 15. Another 2. 17 damage. But they've got like 18 health amongst them. Wait, hold on. This can do 6 damage. Because of Sentinel. So 6 plus... Oh, and this can represent more because it hits everybody and then does Sentinel damage. Okay. This requires a very specific setup that I have failed to do. Yeah, if I was on the other side right now, I could kill and do that, right? These don't get to pick which side they target. And until I swap sides... So I want to set this guy up. Okay, yeah, so I have to do it this way. Then I don't have enough... Oh, I do have enough mana because it shortens it. Okay, there we go. We figured it out. That was a fun little puzzle, actually. Buff Shroom is good, but we don't have anything to combo with Megaphone currently. We deal 5 or more damage and inflict bleeding. So that's basically just Mana Force. maybe choice if we upgrade it again. Magnet. Having Satchel in our opening hand, honestly, is almost always a good idea. But let's get a bag for, or let's see what we can get here. Can we reuse at will, but it costs 2 mana. You inflict an ailment that's being reused. Destroy all enemies have. Do I even want any of these? I mean, I guess. Am I going to apply any status effects with this deck? I don't know. Let's take this. We do have Megaphone plus Drain to get a lot of mana, and then we could just blink away at that potentially, but a better Drain, or attack all enemies for 1, or big damage. Maybe I get another Drain. Actually, let's just upgrade our existing Drain. I don't think Buff Shroom's really going to help much. I'll take it on the off chance in the future it is really good. So I want Telephone card is really nice to have my opening hand. But I'm gonna take Satchel. I'm gonna put it on Satchel. Okay, well this is fine. Well, not so fine, but you know, I can kill this guy straight up with Mana Force. And swap to the other side. This guy will be left at. And then I could bubble, hitting 2 remainder guys, I guess. I can also just kill him with bubble straight up after using Satchel. Question is, what card do I want? Probably Telephone, to be honest. Probably. Or Megaphone. Megaphone's also like really good. So we can deal the 5 damage twice. Or 2 different enemies. We'll go with Megaphone for now. Because hitting both of these at once is just so unbelievably good. And this guy should get bled from that, which is also great. If I switch sides now. Fireball won't kill this guy. But if I slash him and bubble, or if I fireball, he's got 1 HP. This guy doesn't get hit at all. I think I actually have to just use all my cards. It's just simply mathematic, I think. Well, that's bad because we have no money now. I have to scratch card the opening hand. 1 mana, move to the side. We probably need this, to be honest. We need the money. Oh, hey. This is when Telephone card is great. This guy's got metal. He's metal. All attacks deal 1 damage, which means I can do chip damage to him. I can kill this guy, hit this guy for 1, hit this guy for 1. Switch would also work very well in this case. I drain this guy, I kill him, and we set this up for being able to kill with basically anything. If I do this... Oh, if we were on the other side, it wouldn't work, actually. I could save 1, but... Oh well, whatever. Fate. +1 attack each time you deal damage to the farthest enemy. I kind of want to try this. I mean, it's better than Shrike either way, so. As long as I use any magic whatsoever. Megaphone. This guy, I wish I had If I can set up Satchel, might be worthwhile. Because then I could hit this guy for 4, gets doubled because he's dazed. Breaks this. Does 1 damage to this, increasing bait's amount as well. But I have to be able to get to Satchel. Which means having mana, which I don't have mana. Unless I megaphone something to start with, which I guess I still can do this. It's not like... But then I'm not going to have enough for the Satchel. And I'm wasting... I think I just give up on the... Oh, it has shock. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. I don't forget about damage. Really doesn't really look like it. I gotta kill this guy and then hit him again, so... This is a tough hand that we have here. Because we have so much stuff with mana. If we had that relic that gave us 1 mana for every 2 or more mana thing, we'd be starting with 3 mana and this wouldn't be a problem at all. But of course I don't have that. I think I'm just going to mulligan this. There might be a way to get around this, but ugh. Nothing I do is going to generate enough mana for that to be worthwhile. Drain is very helpful here. I almost certainly wonder what happens if you megaphone the telephone. Does it even work? Oh, it triggered on him the second time. I mean, that's not bad. That ain't bad at all. I can switch to the other side, killing both of those. Fireball. Then just kill him. All right. We make our money back from having to mulligan. Train, 6 mana. I think we just hit the fireball, 2 more damage. Oh, hey. This is great. I could have megaphoned it. Oh, I just got another one. Okay. Neat. I could get another if I really wanted to. We're setting it up for this to kill, but okay, did not quite kill. All right, that was messy as hell, but oh well. I could get a... Our deck is not... We still have a Shrike in our deck. That is awful. I might need to go to the treasure chest. A charge. A bauble. Bauble's pretty good in combination with the others, and charge requires mana, so... Honestly, I think I'd get rid of Endless. Shrike is actually important for generating mana. Unfortunately. Ooh, well, we can do a lot here. We also have Satchel, so... Wait, honestly, I don't see why not to do this. I think I'll do the next one on him, yeah. So it literally does a telephone call. Continuing on. So, would it be a good idea to do another one? Or to probably just megaphone, you know? I can... Well, I was gonna say I could fireball this guy efficiently, but... I swap over, does he take 1 damage? He does. Cool. Well, I don't make any money again, though. I can't even get this. We can pay to upgrade a random card. Is shock worth it to anything? Probably not. Oh, I can upgrade this to 5 damage. Okay. I wish these two were swapped. That'd be great. Do have Satchel, which will almost certainly go toward a megaphone. I mean, this is pretty efficient to kill. If I want to swap to the other side, I think I should. I can bubble, strike, satchel. This is not going to be enough damage. I can already tell. But valiant effort. Not that far off. Probably need to deal with this better. Problem is, strike or bubble. Bubble will do nothing. Strike's gonna wake him up rather than just one-shot him. I would like this to be able to. I mean, I could use it and just waste it. I need more mana. I need more mana. Freaking satchel. All right, let's just see what happens if I do this. Might end up actually being pretty efficient. I think I just take another one of these instead of a I mean, it's better than a mana force, just straight up. Fortunately, that doesn't kill, though. I could kill this guy and get this guy to 1 health, and then swap sides. I think I just need to do big damage to this guy. And we'll kill this guy slowly over time anyways. I'm not gonna have enough mana, am I? I will, because this will become free. So now the question is this enough damage? No. I'm off by 1. 1 damage. What happens if I do this and this and leave this guy alone for right now? Kills that guy, shoots this guy. This guy's not bleeding, unfortunately. Doesn't matter that much. Yes. The answer is yes. So he had been bleeding. I think we would have won or been very close. Feels bad to just. All right, we're gonna do this. Maybe I should have waited until. I don't know what I would wait for actually. So that guy dies to the magic. This guy will die. Once I do this. Oh, that's exactly enough. Okay, we figured it out. Good lord. But now I'm going to the 3rd floor with no money. Here's character too. Unlock drain. Enhanced drain. Magic ink. Click the magic ink to consume 3 mana and give +1 to numbers on the selected card's description. Oh, that's mana to do that. Interesting. Well, I'm going to attempt floor 3 with this deck just because I like the telephone card. I'm going to have to satchel it, unfortunately. Oh, this kind of sucks. Why do you got to be first, man? These guys I need to kill multiple times, and good lord, man. He makes it really hard to set up with drain. Ugh. Well, we can kill him now, so that kind of works out, but I don't know how we're gonna have enough damage here now. Like, I can do this, but is it even worth it? This is also not gonna... Yeah, we don't have enough damage even remotely to do this. Not even close. Okay, it is kind of close. It's kind of close. Not that the fish has shock. Not that it helps immediately here. What if I don't worry about this guy and just wake him up with drain? This stupid skull being here too is a problem. So annoying, dude. Farthest enemy. Really doesn't build up very fast. Still feels a little wasteful to do this. I don't know what happens. I think Megaphone works with this. I could get lots. I could max out our mana at 10. For all the good that does us. I probably need another Megaphone, to be honest. I'm gonna swap sides. Making the bait larger. Now that's still not enough. It's not even remotely close to enough. Considerably worse. Dude, the third floor is so goddamn difficult. I don't even know what I'd want to random into here. What would be the ideal opening hand? I don't know. These have so much. Bro, let's see what we get. Gives us a fresh perspective at the very least. So I could do this, killing him efficiently. I could do this to kill him efficiently. It's not horrible. This kills. And he's bleeding, but he'll... No, if this was Matt... Wait, it's shock. It works. No, it doesn't work, because... Ah, he lives with 1 HP. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, Lottie freaking da then. Lottie freaking da. Megaphone plus bait? Would that be enough? Would that hit twice? No, it does not. Alternatively, try and focus these guys down early. I ignore this guy right now. It's so efficient to kill him with that. It sets up so much stuff. I feel like this is still the way to go. Question is, how do I get enough damage How do I get enough damage? Another bait's not gonna work. Telephone card kills one of them. Straight up. Should kill the one in the back? Yes. Then fireball can possibly kill him like that. Oh, he still lives with 1 HP. It doesn't work. I need one more card. I don't have the mana. I don't have the money to like add something else to our deck either. Or to our hand. So we're kind of stuck again. All right, what happens if we were to do this and focus on the backside? Getting the bait set up earlier, you know? This kills with this. And I can swap to the other side and bubble, etc. I need another one of these, I think. I get this weakened. We switch to the other side. I bubble, which pops all of them. And then bait. Because it has shock, kills them. Yes. That was the first fight on the 3rd floor. And I lost money off of it. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Megaphone bubble doesn't do anything special, I don't think. Megaphone fire is not terrible to start with. But it doesn't get us closer to using our other ones, you know? I need this. I kinda need the satchel. Well, I can do this, which unfortunately leaves them with 1 HP. It doesn't work. Okay. They're very difficult. I might have to give up on the bait. This hand sucks. I'm re-rolling it. Okay, okay. At least now I can somewhat work with this. Except I don't have bait, which was a pretty big player. Yeah, we don't have enough damage here. There's no way. There ain't no way. He lived? No. Alright, well. Good mulligan again. Last mulligan. This is worse. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is worse. I need the satchel. If I do this... Let's see what happens if I megaphone bubble. I think it's just once. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. It doesn't double it up. If I take another one of those. Not even close. All right, screw the 3rd floor. We're not doing it anymore. We'll do it. Actually, we'll do it in the next one because we'll actually be at level 5 here. He's got 9 health to start with. Okay, I can do 5 with this. So, problem is I have to get 4 energy. And then this thing, oh, it'll die when I cast, it won't die when I cast the spell because, oh, it will. There's a sentinel. There we go. 30 gold. That was the best we're going to get out of that. Rage. I mean, don't think that's going to be very scalable. Setting up the bomb is pretty good. Or can be. Oh, hey. This is when a bomb would have been great. Alas. I'm just gonna do this basically. You just don't make money. These difficulties are quite difficult. Another card is... Oh, we want duplicate for sure. Being able to double your damage, incredibly good. I want to satchel into something is the better question. I can't megaphone and duplicate at the same time, unfortunately. And if I ×2 the fire, it's not going to kill this on its own. It's going to have 1 HP left. And this can't kill this on its own. I wish I was on the other side, but I don't have that in this deck. Saying the bomb would also be great here, but I'd have to give up a duplicate. Would it still be enough? We could try it, or I could just... I mean, I could do both. There's nothing stopping me, I suppose. You know? There had to have been a better way to do that. Or had to have been. Well, we've been going for over 2 hours somehow. Somehow. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. A switch or a fire? I'll take the switch. We can set up a bomb. We can drain. I don't have enough damage to kill this thing as it is. So I will need something else. ×2 will work. Because it'll do 1 extra damage at the end. There you go. I'm not making much money here. It's power card to your hand, opening hand, but enemy with 2 HP spawned at the start of battle. But I want a rare card. You can get this and a regular card. Impression copy file. Ooh. Ooh. Attack 2 enemies. Attack of the next card used becomes 3. I mean, that'd be good for like doing that and then switch. Or that and then drain or something like that, but... Copy file. Let's take an impression because it's new. I'm fine with that. The radar, I don't think we're going to spend our mana on that, so... Yeah, get a power up. They added a 2 mana or a 2 health dude. Which is, fine in this case, because I can do this. And it seems like pretty good. Why do I keep getting email pings on my phone? Okay, got ×2. We have a lot to kill though. This does one of them. Now I need to be able to kill these other 2 on their... I just need to be able to do this. Oh, no, that's wrong. Wrong order. Okay. It's fine. We do it again. This... I want the extra 1 damage, so... Fireball really the best we're gonna get? It'll kill, so it does work. In fact, it kills on its own without using the times 2. So we at least get to make a little tiny bit of money. Hooray! Metal piece, mana stone. All cards with no attack will gain 1 attack. It's not super helpful. But a lot of the times we want to use those buffs and not trigger, you know, the sleeping monster in the first slot. Like the metal piece, I guess. Okay, I mean... I still like this play. I got a thunder. That's actually a really good time for it. Oh, this is also really good, though. Let me do thunder and then do that. Oh. That weren't even better than I thought it would. Oh, this plus Mana Force kills it. 120 gold. Nice. Set bomb, analyze, poison arrow. Analyze is typically better than strike. Bomb is also just obviously objectively better. All right. I mean, this is just a pretty good. Look how much damage that just dishes out. If I megaphone bomb, is that worth it? Probably not. Now I can just megaphone and win. And we'll make 90 gold. Dude, this relic, the Eye of Chaos, super duper worth. Good lord. I get to do it again. Okay. Not super helpful. I do this. That's pretty good. And the next thing I play will do 3 damage, which is cool. It lowers our... Well, actually, our fire is already 3 damage. Doesn't set it on ones that don't have an attack, though. Good to know. I mean, this would immediately kill it and do 1 damage to the others. This would just give us mana. Fine with just getting mana. I need... just a megaphone? Is that true? I think I had to do the bomb first. Shit. Ah, no. That doesn't help. I mean... setting up that bomb worth it? I could also do impression, which would then make our switch automatically do 3 damage on its own. Even without the power up. And then I can use that in the future. Up the fireball. Drain. Okay, we're looking for probably Mana Force, actually. Wait, am I? Does this get them close enough down? Almost. By ×2. I can kill them. I just don't make any money doing it that way. Unfortunately. Because this will do 1 damage to him. And then this can do this. But we get to progress. Treasure! Brush, mana spear, power up. Another dedicated power up. What do I take out of the deck though? Everything's pretty good. I guess we might not need 2 set bombs, to be honest. Probably. I think everything else is too important. Okay, what about... No. It might be a mistake, but we'll see. I got double power-ups, though. Which means I could be adding 4 damage to this. I could do 5 damage total. To everything. I don't need to, though. I could also do Impression. Which would allow us to do 3 damage to everything. Bomb is pretty good here, actually. Now, I don't even need to do 3 damage to everything. But it would... Or 5 damage to everything? Actually, that's really good, right? In fact, I could do even more than that. I could do 10 damage to everything. Oh, that is not a setup I was expecting to see be possible. Well, that is awesome. Ooh. Consume 3 mana and give +1 to numbers on the selected card's description. So, like, this would do hit 3 enemies. This would go down by 3. This would do 4. Attack 3 enemies. The attack of the next card becomes 4. But I would have to have 3 mana to do that. 3 times the attack. 3. I mean, that just... It could be really good. I'll take it. Use all the cards in your hand without defeating a single enemy, you win the battle. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't see how that... If you misused your cards as much as possible, don't kill anything at all, you win the battle. Or I could just play it the normal way. I mean, I could still buy it, but having Magnet here would be... Good. Or add a scratched card to my opening hand. You know what? We'll take it, and that could be a backup. It can be a backup. Oh, well, we would definitely defeat it. Things no matter what here, so it's not a win condition in this case. I don't have the ×2 in my hand. The boss is right here, though. Well, that's cool. I do have switch. If I want to switch the other side, I can. And then I should probably set up bombs first. I'll probably clear all the weak stuff to begin with. They all become weakened. Let's use Drain just to get this. And, oh yeah, Satchel. What do I want the most of? ×2? Most likely, that looks like the most useful thing we could have right now. ×2, and this is 12 damage on the boss, right? So 1 damage on him. We could... I definitely have enough damage in here at some point, somewhere, somehow. Between these, yeah. I could have done this Oh, I don't have enough damage. Ah, I messed up. Okay. I think I needed to power up not on this, but onto Mana Force. And use that on the boss. You know? I can still set up a bomb here. That's fine. It deals with a lot of stuff. Oh, they had a better Mana Force I could have done too. Won't matter because this will be exact damage to kill with ×2. I wish I could do ×2 and megaphone, but I don't have that thing. Okay, so the boss gets killed. Now I just have to figure out how to do 15 damage split across these guys. Easy, right? If I do impression... Wait, this works. And I even get to make money! Yay! 60 gold. I went into that boss fight with no mulligans. That was a little dangerous, you know? Dungeon clear. Okay, we've technically done Mana Deck at all level 5s. Or all levels. Let's see how far we can get with it. I've got impression. I'd rather save that probably. It's only 3 enemies, but they're quite tanky. I'm gonna need to draw with Satchel our better card, that's for sure. I don't need to worry about this guy. Just using magic will kill him eventually. Don't know if I want to use impression here. I think I might want to save that later for finishing this guy off, maybe, perhaps. So I'm just gonna do this, get mana, do this. Take a mana force, probably. Which... Why do I want to do this? It's a good question. By doing this, I'm not doing ×2 though. Yeah, this didn't work at all. This doesn't matter what I do. I don't have that much damage. Don't matter. Well, shit. I could mulligan. Try and have some actual damage cards in our hand. That is a possibility. I can also do this. Get out of the way now. And start working on this guy, because I do need to be able to down him and then hit him again. Do have magic ink. There is a chance. I have to destroy this guy first. Easier said than done. Like, I can do a lot of setup on it. But I really need to destroy this first. This ×2 plus I do another. Oh, that won't really help. Oh, I can make it ×3 with this. Oh, that counted as using magic for this. Interesting. ×3. If only this had shock. Could megaphone fireball or ×2 fireball, but he's gonna live with 1 HP. Gonna live with 1 HP. Which kind of just ruins my plan. You know? Like, if he didn't have this effect... Oh, wait. Stop. No, it doesn't work because I had to use the ×2 on that. It was a valiant effort, but... We could try and win with the contract. Because these things don't do very much damage, you know? So, like, I could be like, hey, ×2. Oh, that would be bad. Just give us a lot of mana, I guess. And then be like, hey, Yep, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna draw something that... Oh, crap. That's a problem. If I cast magic, I won't be able to... I'll kill this thing inadvertently. No, it doesn't work that way. How would I do this without killing him? I've got 3 magic cards in our hand, and he only has 2 health, so I don't think I can do the contract. Use all the cards in your hand without defeating a single enemy. Yeah, unfortunately, Sentinel just makes that impossible in this case. He wasn't there, we could do it. Relatively easily. Even with Switch. Yeah, I don't really want to do this anymore. All right, fine, whatever. No, it's anticlimactic, but we've been going for 2.5 hours and we did what I wanted to do, so I kind of want to check out puzzle mode. Well, there's a lot of puzzles. Okay, we'll come back. We'll definitely do a whole video on that then. You have combined deck, print deck, and random deck. Honestly, random deck's the most fun. Print deck's gonna take the longest just because of how many sheer options you have. Mana deck, I'm not a fan of. I don't like it that much. I don't know exactly what they want me to do for the 3rd floor with the mana deck. I mean, I feel like early on we did have some really powerful decks like did it. Yeah, because we did clear 3rd floor with it. Eventually. It took us like 3 tries or something. Clear it once. Good lord. Yeah, I don't like the mana deck. All right, leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you're not already. And next time we'll work on the combined deck. Get it up to level 5. See you guys then.